Good senior day, right? Happy for these seniors, most importantly for this program. Playoff bound for sure, and to do it here in the last game of the season to get a run rule victory over your arch rival. The only thing I wouldn't have scripted was a Game 2 defeat. Certainly happy for all our kiddos, especially our seniors, our fans. Thank you, Trojan Nation, for coming out and watching us play this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, just as a coach, what are the emotions on senior day?
Yeah, well, I'm sure here in a little bit as we talk about these seniors and it really starts to hit. It hit earlier. I know as I was hugging them before the game, it was tough. Just the reality that, you know, some of these girls are playing their last regular season game on this field. I think the reassuring feeling is we get to come back and play next week on this field. But there's a lot of emotions. Happy to win the series against South, and we'll keep on grinding, keep on playing.
Yeah, how does it feel to get your 100th career win as Troy coach?
Yes, something you kind of dream about, and you know, good players really make coach's job easy, and we've got some good players this year. We've had some good players in my first 3 years here at Troy, and to get 100 in the 3 years, that's fantastic. And I think it's first class that, you know, even the Troy athletic people even knew it was happening. Pretty cool. My hat is off to them, and certainly I'm happy to be here and love to get 100 here at Troy.
You mentioned a Game 2 defeat, so can you talk a little bit about the mentality going into the third game?
Sure. You know, we talked very briefly. I thought we were out of gas. You know, as simple as it may sound, I thought we needed food, and I thought we needed some calories and some intake and just reset the mind. And we've got a leader on our team in Cassidy Bolts, and all those seniors are leaders, but there's just something special about Cassidy Bolts. And I heard through the grapevine that she had a little motivational talk as well, and I think it was about like this team the whole year has kind of been a tale of two teams. Team number one in game number one played well in a close game. Team number two, you know, we didn't play well and got it handed to us, and then it was like, which team's going to show up? Well, whatever team you want to call it, that's the team we want to see in the playoffs because that was a team that was fired up, ready to win this series against South Alabama.
Yeah, Taylor McKinney, 5 RBIs in Game 2, tied the single-season record for runs scored. Just what do you think about her?
I feel like this question gets asked every single night about Taylor McKinney, but it's just literally, it's one of the most special players, one of the most talented players I've ever coached. You know, Troy softball has been around for 30-plus years. And, you know, I don't want to make a careless statement, but certainly in my eyes, that has got to be one of the best softball players to ever put on a Troy uniform. She's a special player with a special talent. We're certainly going to miss her, and let's have a deep postseason run for that kid and for those seniors.
Maya Holt steps in today in one of the biggest games of her career and produces for you guys. Can you talk a little bit about her tonight?
Right, you know, she's a special young lady, has such a calm demeanor about her. We've put her in some sticky situations, some tough situations as a freshman. And, you know, she is growing and maturing in front of our eyes, and this was a big game. You always want to beat your arch rival, and certainly as a coach, you know, I want to say, like, hey, you know, we're able to beat South Alabama at home and win it for our fans. But, you know, Maya has stepped up. The cushion that we gave her, you know, in the third inning to kind of push it to a 10-run lead, certainly that probably helps as well. But, you know, I'm really, really pleased with what I'm seeing from Maya Holt.
Yeah, what's the preparation for the Sun Belt Conference tournament going to look like?
You know, it's first and foremost, we hope to find out our opponent ASAP. You may already know it. I don't know. I don't know it yet. Haven't seen the scores yet. Haven't been on my phone. But we're looking forward to whoever we draw. Playing good softball and playing good softball here at Troy. We'll practice hard on Sunday, kind of get after it. Monday and Tuesday as we really truly prepare for our opponent. I know field time is difficult on those days as there'll be a lot of things going on as we prep this field for the conference tournament. But there'll be a lot of film work, a lot of studying on the coach's behalf, and we just want to put on a good showing. And that team that showed up tonight is capable of winning the Sun Belt. When this team plays well, we're capable of winning the Sun Belt, and that's what we got our eyes on right now.